Now then, my friends, the evil motor industry have paid me a massive lump sum to say nice things about electric cars. You heard it. So make sure you hit the subscribe button, click the little bell for notifications of when I upload new videos, share this video across social media, and let's get it out to the world. Now, without further ado, my friends, let's go. Right, let's get down to business, my friends. So the other day you will have seen that I made a video first off about my electric car and the 12-volt battery malfunctioning in it and dying, and then after that I went to pick up a brand new Porsche Taycan Sport Turismo, which they gave to me for free. They just gave it me just to say nice things about electric cars. Hence, that's why I'm here now, driving my old electric car. Of course they've not paid me off. Do you know what? Just stick with me here, because I'm going to read you some comments. These are what people are actually saying to me, that I've been paid off by Porsche. I'm a paid shill now by Porsche to push electric cars and say nice things about electric cars, and I'm a turncoat, I'm a hypocrite, I'm a liar. I've never had so many negative comments about a car. That green car that I picked up, the Sport Turismo, the Porsche one, was a loan car from Nottingham. I even stated in one of the videos, I said, it's not my car. The amount of people that I'd got there: you're a hypocrite, I'm unsubscribing. By the way, for all those people that say that they're unsubscribing, you don't need to announce that you're unsubscribing. You know, it's not, you're not an airline saying that, you know, announcing your departure. You don't need to do that. And it wasn't my car. I'm not paid to say I like electric cars. Let's get one thing straight before I read you these comments out, because some of them are quite amusing. I've never once said, really, that I absolutely hate electric cars. I've said I believe that electric cars are a way of control, and I believe that we should have choice. So if you want an electric car, I'm not going to go into it all again, I've said it before, go and get an electric car. If you want a petrol or a diesel car, go and get a petrol or a diesel car. It's all about choice. However, the issue is that the powers that be are taking that choice away from you, and that's where my issue is. Now, I'd love a 911, I'd love one with an engine, but at the moment I'm still in negative equity with this car, so the best way to do for me is to keep running it. Now, do I like electric cars? I love the way they drive, but they lack soul, they lack any charisma, they lack a lot of things. There's no sound, there's nothing to them. It's like I've said before, it's like going to bed with Anne Hathaway, who I really fancy, and making mad passionate love to her, and her just laying there making no noise. It's not the same, is it? You want her to scream and shout. And if you're a woman and you want a man, then it's like doing the same with George Clooney, and he's just laying there, you know, all limp. And that's an electric car. But do I like electric cars? Do you know what? This drives great, but I am not a turncoat. I am not a hypocrite. I still say the same thing. Choice. It's about, let's take, for instance, Android phones, iPhones. I always have Apple devices, hence the Macmaster. I have an iPhone, I have an iPad, I have a MacBook Pro, I have a Mac Pro, and that's me. But I don't say, no, do you know what? After 2035, I think that we should ban all Android devices. Just get rid of them. You can't have them anymore. And that's my point. It should be about choice. Now, I don't blame the motor manufacturers here. It's nothing to do with the motor manufacturers. They are pushed into a corner where, unless they make electric cars, because the government are telling them you have to have electric cars, you have to sell them, you can't sell petrol or diesel again after 2035. It'll probably be 2030 if Labour get in, because they'll bring it back to 2030. I'm not getting political, by the way, not interested in politics. But what does interest me is that the motor manufacturers are pushed into a corner, because if they don't produce electric cars, they won't have a business model at all. They won't be able to sell anything. So that's where my point is. So do I like electric cars? I like the way I like the torque that they give, but they lack passion. So there we go. I haven't changed my mind at all. I still will push forward that the electric cars will not be the only cars that you can drive after 2035. We need choice. And there are a lot of drawbacks with electric cars. It's the time that it takes to charge them up, etc. And the range that they get. If you're going to drive across large places like the United States and Australia, it really, really will not work. They're great for going around town and tutting around town or whatever, going to the shops or going on a, you know, maybe a, I don't know, 100-mile journey or whatever. But there are a lot of drawbacks with them where petrol and diesel cars shine. And I think we need to stand firm and make sure that after 2035 or 2030, that it'll probably go back to, maybe even sooner, we need to make sure that petrol and diesel cars are still being sold after that date. Otherwise, take away your choice, take away your freedom. It's coming. I'm going to pull over in a minute. I'm going to read you some of these comments. In fact, I'll pull in here. Here we go. This will do. It's only a quick video today. Give me 1 minute. I'm going to open up my phone because it is absolutely hilarious, some of the comments. It was unbelievable. Right, let me pull up 1 second. I'll put in a little test card here. I'll see you in a minute. Right, okay, so here we go. First of all, we've got Alan Wilson. Yeah, by the way, Alan, hello if you're still watching. You're a massive hypocrite and a clickbaiter to boot. Fair enough. These have all been withheld, by the way, and I've actually released them. Oh, I like this one. I love it when people do this. Oh, yawn. The Lee loves these cars, but tries to convince you that he hates them. Lol. And then we've got user YE4JI whatever, hypocrite, straight to the point. And then this one here we've got Jane Pickford, disgusted. For years I have shared your attacks on electric cars and agreed. Hypocrite. Good way to get viewers though. Congratulations. Sorry, but unsubscribing from your channel with regret. Jane, it wasn't my car. It was on loan. I still am having attacks on people trying to push nothing but electric cars onto us. However, why do people feel the need to say that they're unsubscribing? It was interesting because I lost, I think it was roughly about 36 subscribers from that video, but gained 190 odd new subscribers, which is odd. So it's different people that we're getting. And then another one here. This is actually quite funny. Rhoda Borux. I'm going to see my doctor on Monday. I keep thinking I've watched a video featuring the Macmaster saying nice things about an EV. Gosh, I hope it's nothing serious. And I put lol. And then somebody's put, me too. All that going off before he has more faces than the Tower of Westminster. Then we've got another one here. Niall Cassidy, you have built up a very good channel over the last few years. Great content, making it very clear of your thoughts on EVs. This video has been a clickbait mistake. Reverse psychology of Mr. P out there, by the way, at its very best. I genuinely hope your channel stays strong and you have worked very hard to build it. I've said loan car. And then he's put back, true, I fully understand, mate, but I still hope this clip wasn't a mistake. And then another one we've got here. I think you've lost the plot, said Steve Needham. I said, lol, it's a loan car. So why stick to electric after all your ranting over these months? And then Drumming Griffin has put, no EV, no channel content. Unless he does cooking vids. I could do flight vids, that one did quite well. And it's very entertaining taking a flight, unless you do it with American Airlines. Then we've got Leo Duke. Hi, what about the €1 pints in Tenerife? No one cares about electric cars. I said, maybe look how many views the EV car videos get. One of them over 100,000 yesterday on the video. Tenerife is overvlogged. And Leo's put back, fair enough. Have to agree with him on this one. Hi, yes, but I need my €1 pint as I can't afford a Porsche. I'd rather have a €1 pint anyway. You can't beat that. Peps has put, on a second note, I feel you have, I don't know what his first note was, it wasn't there. I feel you have betrayed us all, and you using our subscriptions to enable you to pay for this as well. I will not contribute to this, and I've already subscribed. I think you mean unsubscribed, maybe, but there we go. Mike Taylor, you've got more money than sense. Stop moaning in future. You've lost my respect. I like how he's put YAV. That's Mike Taylor. Then we've got Les Barker. You better be joking, because if you buy another EV, I'll unsubscribe. These EVs are going to be an environmental disaster our kids will be stuck with, so I will never own one, and I will have nothing to do with them. I'm with you on it. Let's stand by it. Just let's make sure that 2035 or 2030 or whatever it is doesn't happen. Let's save the petrol car and save the diesel car and have choice. Bill Deakin, so after telling us that EVs are not the future, you go and get another one. May the coming years of motoring bring you nothing but pain, misery, and emptying bank accounts. And then Barbara Papers put, if we all stop watching his videos, he will have an empty bank account. I, for one, are fed up with EV-based videos. Change the car and the subject, Lee. Yes, Barbara. I'm just wondering, Barbara, though, where was the money that you put in my bank account? Because I can't see anything that's coming from Barbara Pape. And then we've got Colin Darroch. If you had bought this, you would have lost a subscriber. 15 thumbs up on that one as well. I gave him a love. Tony Malay. Too late. I'm off. It's a shame, but it's the straw that broke the camel's back. And then another one. Brian New. Your joke, mate. QW was right all along. Quentin Wilson was right all along. Simon Webb, RC and Modelling Channel. So you cried about the depreciation of the blue one, but somehow that is now all forgotten when driving the green one. Lee Neal, you better not make any vids moaning about it. And I think, oh, we've got another one here. We've got Martin Bush. I'm not sure there's a lot of point watching this channel any longer. And then another one. P. Dune, sorry, I have to say goodbye. I won't be watching. I wish you well. Your opinion means nothing. But if I was getting in a car for nothing, I would do the same. Take care. That's it. There we go. So let me just put one thing straight. I am not paid by Porsche, but Porsche, if you want to pay me, that's all very well. I do not think that we should have an all-electric future. I've never said that I don't like the way that this car drives. I love it. It's great. But I'd love a 911. I'd love a 911 and one of these and whatever. I like cars. But I just really feel strongly that the powers that be are pushing electric cars onto us, and I think it's wrong. It's wrong. It's downright wrong, but you can't blame it on the motor manufacturers. And yes, when I test drove the new Porsche Taycan, any one of those people there saying you're a liar, you're a hypocrite, blah blah blah, if I put them in that car and got them to test drive it, there's nothing that they could say about it that was bad. The range, everything was bad. It was great. But that's not the point. If I'd have said and got into that car and said, do you know what, this car's crap, I'd have been lying, because it's not. But it's also, it would have been better if I was driving a 911. So there it is. That's my answer to it. So I hope you enjoy the EV videos. There's lots more coming with Jeff Buys Cars. We're going to do more channels, etc. I'm also going to do flights abroad, etc. and things like that, and throw some food videos in as well. So there's not just an EV, me moaning about EVs. I'm just trying to do a little bit of entertainment. So maybe just calm down a little bit in the comment section, because it wasn't my car. It was not my car. I borrowed it. I'm back in my blue one. I wish you all the best. I love you all. Please hit the subscribe button if you like the content. If you don't, don't. It's just a little bit of fun. That's all from me today. Hope you enjoyed that quick one, and I'll see you guys in the next one. You're a liar, Milk Float on. You're a hypocrite. Need to get this AC on. Right, okay, onwards my friends. I'll see you in the next one, and thanks for watching. Good grief. Shall I put my indicator on? I ain't got much battery left. Oh dear.